Namaskar, welcome to Snake Master. I'm happy that we did not have to launch a long search. Right away, I could see the snake trapped in a fishing basket. It is making some effort to escape. If it retracts its head through the opening by which it entered the basket, it can escape into the water. But it is not attempting to do so. Our viewers can see it. The snake is resting inside the fish-catching basket. Let me take it out. Our dear brother wearing the yellow shirt. Your name, please?
Suresh.
It was he who left the fishing basket in the lake. In Mannar, I have seen similar fishing baskets made of bamboo reeds. This one is made of thin netting. If a python enters this fishing basket, it can easily tear open the net and escape. Recently, I rescued 2 mating pythons trapped in a net in this locality. The snake usually enters through this side. It can easily come out through the same opening if it can turn its head back in that direction. But if it pushes its head through the other side, it will get trapped. We can untie the net and open this side. Trapped fish are removed through this opening, or they jump out when it is tilted. If this side of the net had not been tied, the snake would have escaped as well. Now I am releasing our friend for our viewers. Now we can keep this fishing basket aside. This is not a very big snake. I think this snake is more than 10 years old. The Indian cobra can grow well beyond 6 feet. Most are smaller, but large individuals may reach around 7 feet or slightly more in rare cases. This snake has grown up to 6 feet. It is a male snake and more than 10 years old. I think it is in the habit of eating fish found in this area. It is healthy and can catch very large bandicoots. This is the species known as the Indian spectacled cobra. But it looks a bit tired after being trapped in the fishing basket for so long and making repeated efforts to escape. What I would like to tell our viewers in Alappuzha district and elsewhere is this. Yesterday I came here to rescue a porcupine. It had floated here in the flood water. Porcupines can float and swim surprisingly well. Their quills are hollow or partly air-filled, which helps with buoyancy. The other day, 2 youths were heard saying that the snakes released in forests had come into towns through the flood water. That is completely untrue. Snakes released in places such as Gavi, Muriyar, Pancharamanna and Veluthoda can never reach here through flood water. Even elephants could not survive the floods. The snakes you are seeing here now are the ones that lived in yards and paddy fields. They were washed ashore by the floodwater. Do you know why serpent grooves were conserved near paddy fields? It was to reduce the rat problem during the harvest season. Milk and turmeric offered at serpent groves were believed to attract rats there. The rats fed on these offerings and stayed there, leaving the crops undamaged. The old timers also preserved such serpent grooves for another reason. Once rats started gathering around the grooves, snakes would also come there to prey on them. In this way, people working in the paddy fields were also protected from snake bites. One thing I would like to tell the people of Kuttanada is this. Pythons are commonly found in this area. Do not try to catch them and hand them over to forest officials or release them in forests. They are harmless snakes, and since they consume rats, their presence helps keep rat fever under control. There are no well-documented modern cases in India of an Indian rock python swallowing an adult human. Now let us see whether this snake will raise its hood. It seems to be uncomfortable. Let us see how far it can move if released. Let us see whether it can slither away normally. We can then know if it has any problems. Oh, see, it is having some balancing problems after being trapped in the fishing basket for so long. It only has some difficulty moving. See, it is moving slowly. However, it is not in any danger. I think it may also not have enough food in its stomach. Otherwise, it may simply be exhausted after remaining drenched in water for so long. Age-related issues may also be there. Since it is over 10 years old, it is not right to trouble it further. We shall secure it in the sack. By the way, do not try to imitate this. We are not responsible if you end up in danger. If somebody asks me which is the most humble creature in the world, I would say it is the snake. Let me take leave after thanking the plot owner and Mr. Suresh, who took care of the snake until we arrived. Here is the next snake. Unbelievable! It looks very clean. The informer said the snake had been caught in the net for 5 to 8 days. Yet there is no stain or injury on its body. He said he had poured a few buckets of water over it at intervals. Maybe the water washed away the wounds and maggots and kept it clean. Our viewers have seen many snakes caught in nets like this. Though the snake is tired, it is showing a tendency to bite me. This may be because it has been trapped in the net for about 8 days. Though this is a desolate rubber plantation, the Thenmala Kallada river flows nearby. According to the informer, a king cobra was spotted in this same plantation about 6 months ago. That may be true because this plantation is surrounded by natural forest. So king cobras may well be found here. Only a small area is under rubber plantation. Beyond that lies natural forest. So king cobras may be present here. Now let us get this snake out of the net. It is only 6 to 7 years old. Let us rescue it. It is not a female snake. Though it may look like a female rat snake, it is actually a male rat snake. Let me extricate it from the net. There is a bad smell here. It has started smelling because it has been trapped here for the past 5 to 8 days. If this rescue had taken place 2 days later, this snake would have been infested with maggots. We are going to release this harmless snake right here itself. That is what the landowner also requested. The house owner said this rat snake visits houses in this area to catch rats. Well and good. We are releasing it here back into its own world.